Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are doing a blind first impressions of Maison Margiela's Replica line. And I'm going to get my sister to blind smell these and get her just raw first impressions of what she thinks of them. And she's going to basically rank them in a way and let you know her favourite and the least favourite. Please do leave a comment in the description below and give the video a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm and it also lets me know that you actually like this kind of content. And yeah, I'm going to hand it off now to my sister Sophie, who will give you some first impressions of the Replica line. Enjoy.
Jazz club. I want to do the jazz hands. Do you want to have a smell, Rosie? So to me, I don't know, a jazz club, you'd imagine it to be smoky, dark, quite sensual. This fragrance for me is none of those things. It's quite light, it's quite fresh, it's a little bit nondescript. Yeah, I don't know, I would not, I'm struggling to see the connection between Jazz Club and this fragrance. I was wondering about the name Replica because, well, it means to be like something else, doesn't it? But it's just not invoking the what I would expect from.
So the notes include rum, tobacco, leather, vetiver, vanilla, spices,
Okay.
with a lemon top note. So it's boozy, tobacco, and leather.
Okay. So apparently some of the notes in there have that tobacco, boozy smell, but it's so subtle that there's no richness to it, there's no depth to it, which I would expect from a perfume with that name. So it's just not quite hitting the mark for me, I'm afraid. So we're turning into autumn as we're filming this, and we have wind, rain, it's cold slightly in this. Again, it's just quite subtle, and I would expect something that is aimed at this season to have a nice warmth, a nice richness, a nice depth to it. You know, so things that are quite light to me are more summer. It is more masculine. I just think it's just packing a bit, it's lacking rather in any punch. There's not enough depth for me. I suppose because it is so light, it's something that you could wear casually any time. It's certainly not unpleasant. I would just expect it to have a more richness to it. Oh, no. Not a fan of that one. God. So, yeah, I mean, you're imagining you're on a beach, you can feel the sand on your toes, you're going down, oh dear, come on. And it's made your nose whiffle. And that's one of the most beautiful pictures you can have in your mind. You know, being by the sea and the nice relaxing tranquility. And that's one of the cheapest, nastiest scents I've ever smelled. That's really quite unpleasant. No. It's almost there. There's a nice sweetness to it, which I think helps. It just doesn't, I'll be honest, it just smells cheap. Although the sweetness kind of lifts it, it's just not enough for me to say that that's one I'd want to wear. So you'd imagine with the title Coffee Break that you'd be able to smell coffee Can you smell coffee? I'm struggling to place that. I'm a bit confused by this. It's quite nondescript. It doesn't really give me the impression of being a perfume. I don't know. I've had scented candles that smell stronger than that. It's just meh.
Bubble bath.
My favourite place to be. It's actually not unpleasant, that. It's not wowing me, but compared to the others, there's nothing offensive there. It's quite sweet. It's definitely more feminine than masculine. To be honest, I mean, the whole range, it seems like it's aimed at young kids. There's no sophistication in any of these scents. There's no quality. There's no depth. But as the range goes so far, that would be my favourite. Yeah, it's not unpleasant. Very light. Fresh, as you'd imagine if you're having a sailing day. Very easy to wear. Probably slightly more masculine. It doesn't smell like the quality is quite there for me, personally. Very, very light cologne smell. More masculine. But it just doesn't, for me personally, have the depth, to a smell of any good quality. So a lazy Sunday morning to me would be something that is quite warm and cosy. Maybe sweet pastries, tea, cups of tea, or coffee. It's kind of got that feeling going on. But again, it's just so subtle. It's very soft. Definitely more feminine, I think, than masculine. I mean, I don't dislike it. I'm just a little bit underwhelmed.
Under the lemon tree.
I probably prefer to smell cleaning floor. Cleaning floor liquid than that.
By the fireplace.
So, by the fireplace, I'm imagining cosy embers. Well, there is a hint of smokiness in there. And it's got the warmth. I think this is the potential to be quite a good fragrance.
Do you like it?
I do quite like that one, actually.
Would you feel it's more masculine or feminine or perfectly unisex?
It's probably more masculine because it's got that smokiness to it.
Do you remember Miko? We went to see her play music and we met her at the bar.
This is her favourite, is it?
She wrote to me on Instagram to say she wears that one and it's her favourite.
Okay, so women do like to wear it.
Miko likes to wear it.
Yeah. It has got a lovely winter vibe to it because I can smell, it's like a nutmeggy warmth to it, which is quite comforting, actually. And I wouldn't mind wearing that myself.
If you could let us know your least favourite.
My least favourite, by far, the Beach Walk.
What is it about it that you don't like?
It just smells of chemicals. Which, given the state of our oceans, might say something. The amount of plastic floating around in there. But, I don't know, it's artificially, chemically just vile.
And which one is your favourite? And why do you like it?
My favourite one would be by the Fireplace, because it's got a warmth to it, a smokiness, cosy vibe going on. It's a bit heavier. It's got a more masculine edge to it.
Would you say that you genuinely like it, or is it just the best of a bad bunch?
I would say I genuinely did like it, actually. Yeah, I wouldn't mind wearing that myself.
Thank you very much, Sophie.
An experience smelling the Replica range. Yeah, let me know your thoughts.
Oh, that Harlem gives me Sunday headache. But that old man